Just give it a go.
Oil all over me.
Oh my god, stop being a little bitch.
Yeah.
Say something.
I don't know. What was the question?
Hey guys, and welcome back. God, it's so cringy in front of you.
Yeah.
It's cringy when I do it, like on my own.
I know.
But...
I hear it.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Mind with Mills. We're on our 5th episode today, which is so exciting. Look who we've got with us! You don't actually know him, but I definitely mentioned you in my vlogs before. So this is my boyfriend John. Isn't he so cute? I'm actually like so shocked that he said that he would do this. John isn't exactly like an extrovert.
Yeah.
Happy to be here?
Mm.
John refused to do this without alcohol, and I think that's a good idea. We're going to make like a little night of it. We're going to drink and we're going to eat and we're going to talk to you guys.
We've got some questions.
We've got some questions from my friends. Shout out to Emily. Hey. How did you meet? Do you want to answer that one?
Yeah. On the street corner.
We did? How weird is that? It's on a street corner. Yeah, that sounds sketchy, but explain further.
Met through a mutual friend. I was out with him and one of my friends. It was your birthday.
It was my birthday.
I didn't know it was your birthday at the time.
No. So we weren't meant to go to that club that night. It was just sort of like a last minute thing. And me and my friend went, and John was there, chatting me up outside.
And I got your number, and then I texted you that night, and then you didn't respond to me for 2 weeks.
Treat me and keep them keen. What can I say? Oh my god, I've just thought, can you see my feet?
No, you can't. You can only see up to there.
Okay, that's fine. So you can't show your feet on YouTube because they have like weird foot fetish accounts. I mean, I would
Definitely
never.
can't show those feet.
I've got like the ugliest feet in the world. Yeah, no foot fetish account would want my feet, to be fair.
It's probably someone with some weird...
Like ugly feet foot
Ugly
fetish.
feet. Ugly foot fetish.
Are you calling my feet ugly?
No.
They're not the prettiest things in the world though, are they? What do you think makes our relationship strong? Shall I answer this one?
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know.
Communication. We communicate our feelings.
We're really good at... Well, I'm good at communicating.
Yeah, you communicate
You
your
don't
feelings.
communicate.
I just...
Deal with it. You're a very good listener.
I'm a good listener.
You are so good. You're so good at
So
listening.
we do both parts of communication quite well. You do a lot of talking, and I do a lot of listening. We're on the same page as well, and that helps.
Yeah, like we know exactly what we want. We have the same morals.
Cut from the same cloth.
We are cut from the same cloth. I think we're quite similar but different at the same
Except
time.
you're really posh, yeah. Apart from that.
He just takes the piss out of me saying I'm posh all the time, which I'm not. It's just because you're.
This out of me from being from
Yeah,
Birmingham.
but it's just because you're from Birmingham.
Not really from Birmingham. It's Worcestershire.
But it's the north. Whatever. What do you fight about, and how do you work on things?
Normally about cleaning.
It's actually so true. I hate cleaning, and John thinks he has the divine right to not clean.
When you were still working and...
I'm sorry, when have you ever cleaned the flat since we've been together? Ever?
What? There's your version of cleaning and then there's my version of cleaning.
Which is not doing cleaning.
My version of cleaning
You're going to see like an on-screen argument.
Your version of cleaning is like meticulous and...
It's actually cleaning.
You get it from your mother. It's...
She's going to be watching this being like, Jonathan!
I love you, Julia.
She's a babe, don't paint Jules in a wrong light.
No, she's wonderful. She likes things clean.
Well, so do I.
Yeah.
I don't like arguments. I never have done. But with you, I really don't like them. So I think that's why we don't fight very often. I just really don't like arguing with you. I just like it when we're chilled and happy. Just the same with everyone. How do we get through our issues?
How do we get through our issues? You tend to realise that I was right. So that's
such a lie. It always says sorry first.
I'm always right.
No, you're not. It's a lie. It's lies. I'm right. Do you notice how I'll go a bit brummy when he's around? You'll notice that throughout this video. Like you'll hear a little brummy twang and you'll be like, who does that posh girl think she is?
Maybe you're not posh. Maybe you're actually a closet brummy.
Please no. Right, This is like the main portion of the video.
Yeah, portion.
Segment, yeah, of the video. So this is obviously the mental health question. So I'm going to be interviewing my lovely boyfriend on mental health. Sorry, I got an order. What did you think when I told you about my mental health issues on the second day? It was the second day, which was quite early on, to be fair.
I don't know, I didn't really think too much of it. It was nice that you felt that you could be so honest so early on. That was nice. And it obviously showed there was something there, otherwise you wouldn't have bothered.
You didn't think red flag or anything like that?
No, I liked you, so it was...
I honestly think with any relationship, you should be as honest with the person as you possibly can, as early on as you possibly can. I didn't mention it on the first date because I felt like it was inappropriate, but by the second day I felt like I'd made a real connection with John, and I know that it's important that he knows, because in my relationship before John, I didn't mention it for ages, and then it became an issue because that person didn't like it and didn't understand it, whereas I told John super early on and gave him the opportunity.
Yeah, I guess at that time I didn't quite appreciate what it actually meant.
Yeah.
But it meant that later on, when something arose, I could understand a little bit more than maybe.
Yeah, and it wasn't like a shock.
Yeah.
I've dealt with mental health issues my entire life. So it was by the time I'd gotten to John, I understood what I was dealing with, I understood what I needed, whereas maybe some people don't feel that way. But I certainly did. Like, by John, I was like, this is what I need, this is what I want. If you like it and you can deal with it, great. If you can't, then that's absolutely fine, then you're not for me. But it just so happened that John was completely understanding and amazing with it, and he has been, like, ever since. Great. What do you find hard about dating someone with mental health issues when you don't have them?
I'm
actually intrigued by this one. I want to know the answer as much as you do.
Well, it's just understanding. I understand more now, but I didn't have a clue what was happening to start with. Like, you having a panic attack, I'm like, but there's nothing happening. And not knowing what to do either, because depending on the situation or scenario, the right thing to do changes all the time. But you give me good feedback, so yeah, you were very self-aware from the start, and you told me everything that I need to do if something happens, or what you need to hear in certain situations. And
I think if the person loves you and wants to make it work, they will make it work.
Yeah.
In my opinion, because like if the person doesn't understand it and just thinks, oh, this is annoying, I don't understand it, I can't be bothered, that person obviously doesn't care about you enough to look into it, to learn.
The hardest thing for me is because I'm logically
and I think
minded.
most men are. There is no logic behind mental health, and everything logical, it goes against logic, I think.
And that's the hardest thing you have to learn.
Yeah. And I think most men have like logical brains, so it's sort of like unlearning everything that you know to be true. Ready? Wait, hold on.
Hold on.
Amazing. What advice would you give if someone's partner is having a panic attack and they don't suffer from mental health issues, so they wouldn't necessarily understand what a panic attack was?
Don't panic, because if you panic, they'll
really panic.
They'll really panic.
So remain calm.
Remain calm.
Yeah.
Don't get frustrated.
Yeah. I think that's something you had to learn, wasn't it?
If you manage to calm the person down and then suddenly it spirals again, that can be frustrating too.
Yeah.
So you have to just keep going. Persistence.
Persistence is key.
Tell them they're safe, everything's okay, you're loved. But it might be different for different people. Because some people will, like, you often panic and get really insecure. And you just need to know that you're loved and cared for and all the rest of it. some people might panic about different things.
Yeah.
But just whatever that person's thing is, you just need to reassure them that it's okay. Reassurance, persistence, and calm.
Good. You should write a booklet.
RPC.
RPC. There you go. I think that there's no harm in saying that you're safe. I think that's like a general one.
Yeah.
I think saying you're safe and nothing bad is going to happen to you, that is a good one to say. I think for everybody.
Yeah.
I think that's a good one. But yeah, RPC. RPC. Any tips for someone that is in the same situation as you? So in a relationship with someone that suffers from mental health, and you don't necessarily. What are your tips and tricks?
You need to try and understand it. Either talk to someone that knows about it. Like I found when I talked to friends that were in relationships and whatever, and we didn't realise that they were also going through the same thing. There's lots of people that suffer from it. I was quite lucky with you because you knew what was happening and you'd had many years of talking to counsellors and all the rest of it. The people I was talking to, their partners had not had that luxury and or hadn't yet reached out to make that happen, and they didn't know what was going on, and then their partners just felt like
a bit lost.
I don't know what's happening, I don't know how to make this better.
So you were able to help your friends in that way?
Yeah.
Talk to your friends, talk to the people around you, because they might be going through the same thing. Just by confiding in someone might have made someone, like one of your friends, feel so much better and happier about it. So there you go, you imparted wisdom. Well done you! He's my little Mind with Mills mascot. Yeah, you are.
It's not cool at that.
Do you wish that I was different? Do you wish that like I didn't suffer with mental health issues?
No. Well, obviously, I mean, it would be nice for you, but I wouldn't change you. If I could make you feel better about yourself, yeah, I would flip that switch. But no, I wouldn't change you.
I think that's like so important to know as well. Like, I was scared for so long in so many different relationships, thinking like if I talked about my mental health or if I was honest about my mental health, that person wouldn't find me attractive anymore and that person wouldn't love me the same way they did. But like that's just proof, I think. Like you still love me and you love me with all the stuff that I come with, and you're just a support for me every day and you're amazing. So I think if the person is the right person, just be honest and communicate and they will accept you for you at the end of the day. And I think like as I've gotten older, I've realised that, you know, you are you and you can't do anything to change that. Like if you suffer with mental health issues, you're going to suffer with mental health issues. It's just by finding the right person to support and love you and get you through those hard times.
If the answer to the question, do you wish I was different, was yes, then you shouldn't be with that person.
For sure, yeah. I completely agree. If they said yes to that question, ditch and be gone. I'm so glad that I ditched the people that didn't understand, and now I found this amazing person that completely understands and is there for me all the time through everything. And like thank God I ditched those people, because I wouldn't have found him otherwise. So guys, that is it for this week's episode. A massive thank you to this one for helping me out with this. I think you gave some really good advice. Maybe we'll get you on again sometime.
I'm the oracle.
You're the oracle. A bit much, but hey, he's been good. I think you've been very helpful. So well done you. So if you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Do you want a thumbs up? You can't. Don't spill the wine. And what should they do?
Tell your friends.
No? Subscribe?
Subscribe to my channel. I'm taking over.
John's gonna start his own YouTube channel and like completely overtake mine.
I'm the new star.
You are. And I will see you guys next week. Say bye. Bye.
Bye.